Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I received 3 letters the other day in the DL size envelopes, the big ones, like this size, and I thought rather than put them into my stash and have them sitting there for weeks and possibly months and possibly years, I would do something with them straight away. So I have altered them and I have used them for little pockets, folded them in halves, decorated them using Amanda's tags kit. The first one she put out, there's 117 tags in it. I've ended up with a beautiful selection of tags that I can use for all sorts of things, and I decided that today I would use them to collage on these envelopes. So they're all part of the tag selection, and I think they turned out really well. I've used my 1-inch hole punch to put the thumb notch there, and I've also collaged the little bits and pieces that go into it. You've seen these, I've done them before for you, I've shown you, so that's the base to this. I put some lined paper on the back so that one can sit in the front, and the bigger one that I used just green card for, one of the tags from the basic ephemera collection and a butterfly from my stash, so that can sit in the other section on the outside. You can see that little one there. So that will sit like that, and then the other 2 tags, the bigger ones, once again lined on the back. The bigger ones are blank on the back. I figured that somebody might like to write on them or draw on them, do whatever they want. So that is that one, and it folds over, and I'll be putting it into a journal using the fold as the center of the signature. So it'll be somewhere in the journal, not so much in the middle of the signature, but that will join the signature. So that's number 1. Number 2, I've done the same sort of thing, dressed it up. This one has a window in it, so I've made the tag big enough, and I forgot that I've got the green bit there and the pink rose there. Okay, not a major problem, I don't think. It'll still sit quite nicely in the journal. I've put a piece of my linen up there for the bow, just 3 little strips, and I've tied it with a piece of yarn. And all of these other pieces come from the kit of labels, as do these. I think they're quite gorgeous. Now let me just take these out and show you. That one and that one with the lines on the back of that. And then this one. I've enhanced them just a little bit with stickers and tickets and stamps, just to add a little bit of interest. So that's those 2, and the window is there, as I said. Now the third one I haven't completed yet, and I thought I would do that with you. I've done 2 tags so far. So I've used some of Amanda's words, stamps from my kit, stickers from my collection, and the big tags from Amanda's tag collection. Sorry, I momentarily lost my words, and I put the stamps behind. Now this was the first one I did, and I didn't like seeing the stamps totally hidden. That's why I've gone ahead and put them on the outside. They become more of a feature that way. In this one, they're hidden a little bit. So, it is what it is. Okay, let's get on with this one. I've done the outside so far, and yes, it has a window. So this one will be going in there. So you can see part of the flower there, underneath the butterfly. Okay, let's get stuck into this. I've already put some double-sided tape onto the backs of these pieces. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them yet, but I've got 2 of the smaller tags and 2 of the larger ones. So let's see how much room they create or take up, and then I can make a decision where to add other little bits and pieces if I choose to. I've chosen to use double-sided tape for the video. It's just a little bit quicker. I'll put this one on the inside, I think. In the middle, not the inside. This is the inside. Put it in the middle. And this one... yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Having a wee bit of trouble with that one. It didn't want to come off. It didn't want to come off either. Yes, I know I'm covering up that little bit. That was a piece that got folded over from the front because I forgot to cut it off. Okay, now I've got some little pieces here that I could put on. That's a little bit too dull, but that one will stand out. Yeah, I like that. And I didn't tape these little ones because I wasn't sure if I was going to be using them or not, so forgive the slowness of this bit. Oh, I'll have to chop that little bit off the end. It's got no tape on it. Bottom there. What else do I have? That I think will blend in, but the flower would look quite nice sitting there. That's the last one I have of there, so that will sit in quite nicely. Now these are a little painful to get off sometimes, so wish me luck. Keep your fingers crossed, your eyes crossed, and your toes crossed, that I can get it off quickly. Oh, look at that, there we go. Beautiful. Now I know I said I'd put it there, but I think it'll stand out more over here. Yeah, that makes me happy. And if it makes me happy, it stays there. If it doesn't make me happy, well, I don't put it there. Okie doke. Looking good, looking good. Okay, now this one. Sometimes the orientation of these doesn't really matter because Amanda's been so very clever at collaging things upside down, inside out, roundabout, back to front, and all sorts of things. It's just beautiful. And all we have to do is cut them apart and use them. We don't have to add anything to some of them. Another scream to be added to. But most of the ones I'm using in this particular project, I've added just a little bit, just for a wee bit more interest. You know, they're already interesting enough. But you know us crafters, we've always got to add something to something. I forgot to cut away the wee corners. I did it on the other one as well. Okay. so hard here. Alright, now this little piece, I think I'd like to put down there. Or do I want, I want to put it up there instead, I think. Yep. Take the tape off. Okay, now do I want to put anything else on there? Let's see what I've got. Nothing screams music to me there, so that one's out. No cars, no typewriters. No ladies using a sewing machine, so that's out. We're talking about bonnets over here. Oh, that might be a good one. And that's very pretty. Okay, so these being stickers, it'll just take me a minute to get them off. Now, I have to make a decision where I'm going to put them. That one there, or should I put that one there and bring out more colour, and this one over here? Yeah. Oh, that's as crooked as, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright. Oh, that one's a little bit crooked too. I thought I'd straighten that. Oh well. Drat and darn. It adds interest. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Now just get rid of all these little bits and pieces from over this side. Otherwise I'll be flicking them onto the floor, which won't be a good look. And I'll get cranky with myself, which won't be a good sound. Ribbon. Okay. Sorry about my arm in the way, but I forgot that I can't crunch down with one hand. I've got to do two. Beautiful. And I haven't yet done the smaller ones for this one yet. So that will be something else I need to do. I've got a couple I can just stick in for now, so it will look completed, even though it is not. Right, so there we go, folks. That's the project for today. I thank you very, very much for coming to join with me and watch this. So there are the other two I prepared earlier, and this is the one that we've finished today together. And they're ready to go into a journal of any sort. I've got a single signature here that they could, I've already sewn these in so it won't go into here, but I can show you what it would possibly look like. So it could sit in there, and there could be the center. I could put it behind one of these and you'd see one piece there and another piece there. So they're going to be very, very versatile. And it doesn't make, well, it does make it a bit bulkier, but it's okay. It's all part and parcel. But there we go, my lovelies. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for all my new subscribers. It's lovely seeing some new numbers and some more comments around the place. Absolutely wonderful. So thanks, everyone, and I'll catch up with you in the next video. Take care, have fun, keep crafting. Bye-bye.